Hello. It's me again. This is Real Talk with Amira, doing another Pinterest Post podcast. Number 5, I think. Had long week this week. Very long. But God showed up for me this week. I'm going to have to tell y'all about that in the little short story I'm going to put out. But he did show up. First post. I don't care if you are going to tell everyone about what I have done to you. But please, just don't forget to tell them about what you did to me. You know, a lot of the things people react to are about what you did to them. It's not about they're just acting crazy. It's reactive abuse. I learned about that today. Y'all, I'm learning so much about therapy stuff, bad relationships, trauma bonds, narcissists, misogynists, psychopaths. Woo! And I never knew about any of these things. I swear to God. I swear. Never have dealt with the things I've dealt with recently. But don't forget to tell them about what you did to me. Hypocritical. A lot of things. You're a hypocrite. A lot of people say, you know, I'm this, I'm that. Hold up, let me get the definition. I did have a definition out. A person who puts on a false appearance of virtue or religion. I'm this great guy. I want to love women. I'm in love with women. I'm in love with you. I love women. Hold up, buddy. You don't love women. Hold up, little buddy. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt, little buddy. You don't love women. You love men. You hate women and you love men. And I don't understand. If you really love men, why wouldn't you just go be with men? Because the things that you do to women, you lie, you cheat, you abuse, manipulate. I don't know about y'all, but none of that says you love women. Or maybe you don't love men either. I don't know about the men's side, but I see what you do to the women's side. Maybe you don't love anybody, not even yourself. A person who acts in contradiction to his or her stated beliefs or feelings. I think I posted something about church folks, you know, treating people like dirt or trash, and you were like, oh, I love God. You don't know God. Because that's not what God says or does. And yes, I do know. I went to church for about 7 years, 2 or 3 times a week, faithfully. So I do know my Bible. And a lot of people who are up in church, you need to go down to the corner because you don't need to be up in church. You're not doing what the Bible says. I have even went to churches, and the disdain or the look I got when I walked up in there, I wanted to walk right back out. But of course, that wasn't me. But people be playing. There's so many people playing and fake these days. Church people, real people, ghetto people. A lot of us are all fake. Please stop. Tired. Next post. It's the ones who are against you that believe in your power the most. I had to think about that one a little bit. Because why would you be against me if I ain't shit? If what I'm doing is not relevant, if what I'm doing is not beneficial or progressive, or if what I'm doing is not of value, why would you be against me? That would be like you going out and beating up a homeless person or talking trash to a homeless person. He has nothing of value. But it's people that do stupid shit like that. They crazy. But people are against you who don't share your shit, who don't support you, And there is a level of support. Some people act like I'm just supposed to jump in and support you. No, I can support you to an extent, but I'm supporting everybody. At least share my shit. Yeah, at least do that. That's bare minimum. But it's the ones who are against you that believe your power the most. So when somebody's against you, don't always look at that as a negative. That means you have something of value. What they see, they don't. They're jealous, envious. I don't get that either. Like I said, it's millions and billions of dollars out here. There's no need to try to knock somebody or try to stop somebody. It's a t-shirt too. Don't try to knock them or stop them. Let them go. Support them. Next post. Your lies are going to catch up with you. I watch so many crime shows, crime movies. Motive. You have a motive. People have to have a motive to do something, to murder, to kill. And as I've seen on a lot of these shows, they catch your ass. You're going to jail. It might take a minute. Excuse me, but there's always a motive. Things have to make sense. Nobody just goes out and kills people. Occasionally, but that's a small percentage. There's always a motive. There's always evidence. People think, oh, I did it perfectly. No, you didn't. You let 1% of something, and then they take that 1% and they make it 100%. Which lies are going to catch up with you. When people lie, eventually they catch up with you. Somebody's going to find out something. The spirit is going to tell somebody something. God is going to show somebody something. Cheaters and liars. That's why those words were created. Somebody got caught. Somebody find out you were a liar. That's why those words were created. Hello. You tell one lie, you got to make another lie. Then you got 12 other people out here. You got to tell a lie to this one, that one. You'll go crazy trying to tell multiple lies to multiple people. You got to write that shit down. Okay, I lied to her Monday. I lied to her Tuesday. Okay, I lied about this on Thursday. Sunday, I told him I went to church, but I really didn't go to church. Whew, Jesus. Why lie? Just tell the truth. And again, I think I was saying, if you don't want a relationship, don't say you want a relationship. If you want to just be friends, if you just want to go out here and have sex with everybody, which is not safe these days, I'm telling y'all, nope. Just say that. What's wrong with the truth? I don't understand. What's wrong with telling somebody the truth? Being honest. Hey, I don't know what I want. I'm just out here trying to see what's up. Hey, okay, thank you. I would appreciate that. That don't mean I'm accept it. No, that's not what I'm looking for, but thank you for the honesty. And some people, I'm finding they have mental illness, mental disorders, NPD, personality disorders, bipolar disorder. So they may not be able to tell you the truth. I don't know. Look, I'm just saying. But if they can tell you, please just tell the truth. The truth is always good. Next post. I'm glad you moved on. I know you'll make someone else very happy for 3 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever, before they realize you're an awful person, because that's the truth. They're going to find out who you are. You can't really change who you are. If you're a shitty person, if you're a liar, a manipulator, a cheater, narcissist, misogynist, psychopath, habitual liar, they're going to eventually find out who you are. And you can play that show for a minute, but eventually the roof is gonna fall off. The roof is gonna come off of that eventually, and you'll have to start over again with somebody else, another victim. Next post. You cannot move on until you accept this. You will not receive closure in every situation, but you can create it for yourself. Well, yeah, I love closure. I love to, like, okay, this is what it was. We couldn't do this. Didn't work. Okay, we're done. Thank you. Shake hands. Let's go. We can be nice. We can still be friends. Like I said, I have a lot of my ex-boyfriends I'm still friends with. I still talk to them. They in and out of my life, but it wasn't any like harmful or malice bullshit that came with it. Hey, it didn't work. I'm still your friend. I still care about you as a friend. I don't want you to die or fall off a cliff. We're still okay. Most of what other people do is about them, not you. So when somebody is doing all this bullshit, lying and cheating, manipulating, I don't do that. That's about them. That's not me. That's you. You fucked up. You're fucked up for whatever reason. Your mama, your daddy, your childhood. That has nothing to do with me. So we need to stop like putting ourselves into that. They have problems. They have issues. They need therapy. That's shit they need to deal with. And until they do, they're not going to be good for you. They can't offer you shit but that bullshit. Some things cannot be explained. Ooh. Yeah. Y'all, I'm going to put it in my little short story. It's going to be a Kindle book edition. Audible probably too. But some things cannot be explained. How can one person be in allegedly 12 different relationships with men and women at one time? Some things cannot be explained. The outer limits. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with that one. Some people won't apologize because they can't. Yeah, I mean, it probably hurts their soul to apologize, or their real soul, their real spirit, because I don't think people are just, well, no, I've seen some people are born bad, but I don't know. Some people can't apologize, and then some people apologize. It's not a true apology, and you can feel it. I'm a person. I feel your energy. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Nope, you're not. And I might not say anything. No, you're not. I already felt that. But keep on talking with your lying ass. You cannot change people no matter how much you think they need to change. People change because they want to change. People change for themselves. I added a little bit in there. And I have talked to this about my daughters many years, that people don't change. It's very hard, I guess, or I don't know. And like I said, I guess that may be a part of our makeup, or I don't know, but people don't change. If you go look at all the people in your life, everybody that listens, go look at all the people in your life and how many people actually made a big change for themselves. Let's say out of 100 people, 100%, how many people change? 2%, 3%. That's it. I already know that's a fact because I done seen it. I've seen it. And some people, if they do change, it's for a couple of weeks, a month or two, and then they're right back to what they did before. I've seen it. I've seen it multiple times. People really don't change a whole lot. It's a small percentage. And if you do change, I applaud you. Last one, when we wait on God's timing and not allow the influence of others cause us to act prematurely, God will show up and show out suddenly. Woo. Y'all, he showed up for me Thursday. And I didn't really, I prayed before I went to somewhere. I ain't gonna tell all my business. I might have already told it, but I don't know. I prayed before I went somewhere and was really just confident, hey, God, I'm letting you have it. It is what it is. And as I waited and waited and waited and waited for this particular thing to be over, and then at the end, they was like, okay, bam, you can go. Look. I was like, okay. And I knew it that day that something had happened. But then the next day, I got word. I was like, okay, what? Really? Like, oh yeah, God showed up. I didn't even know it was happening. Suddenly, I almost didn't realize it, but thank you, God. I love you. Thank you. Show up for me again. Keep showing up for me. Every day, Lord, every day. But yeah, I know God is with me. I know God protects me. And even though I've been through some hellish shit this year, last year or so, I'm still here. And I appreciate God. I appreciate the Lord. I appreciate the protection. So, I think that's all of my short, quick Pinterest post podcast for today, number 5. Everybody, it's time. It's time for us to stop talking and to start doing. Oh yeah, I did say that. Stop dreaming and start doing. You can dream for 50 years and not do nothing. You can dream for 20 years and not do nothing. Stop dreaming. Start doing what you want to do. Start to be led. Be peaceful and just wait for that direction, that energy. My daughter said I need to do a podcast on energy. But anywho, thank you guys for listening again. Whoever's listening, I appreciate anybody who listens to me, because I do be talking a lot of stuff, but I do know a lot of stuff, and I've been quiet for so long, for my whole life. It's time for me to start talking. But I appreciate everybody that's listening. Everybody, 29 deep in. What we gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do about your life? What you gonna start? Are you tired? Are you tired of what you've been doing for 20 years, 10 years, 5 years? Get out of that bad relationship that you already know. Your spirit already knows that shit's not going nowhere. Already know. Spirit already knows. You just gotta link up with spirit. Align with your spirit, people, ladies, men. It's time. After this situation, the sickness and the illness and the being locked down and locked up, we ought to all be ready. Literally. We ought to all be ready. But anywho, this has been Real Talk with the Mirror. Thank you guys for listening. Change, do something different. Everyone, have a great night. And this has been Real Talk with the Mirror. Peace.